Hi guys, great to be here with you today. We've come to the end of our journey through Esther today, and we've come so far from the humble beginnings of being chosen to be queen, and what's her name in the first week paving the way. Evil plots and villains, heroes and heroines. What an amazing epic film that would make. But we need to remember something really important, that this isn't a screenplay, that it isn't a script, it is real life. This is something that really happened. These things that we read in Esther, they aren't just a gripping story, they actually happened to real life people. The panic, the fear, the joy, all the feelings were real and something that we need to remember when reading the Bible. The book of Esther ends with that special day, that day that was meant for the destruction of the Jews, which ended up quite opposite, really. The Jews were so ready for that day that the enemies of the Jews didn't have a chance. The Jews destroyed their enemies that day, 75,000 of them. But they didn't take any of their stuff though, which is strange why you wouldn't do that. But I feel like they were just trying to say something in that act, that we aren't like you enemies, that we won't sink to your level. After this, Mordecai was made to be second highest in the land, with the king being top dog of course, and Esther went back to being the queen. We don't know much or really anything about what happened after this for Esther, Mordecai or King Xerxes, although his campaign through Greece does have a film about it. But what we do know is that Esther was in a position that she didn't have a choice in, but she used her position for good, and that Mordecai had a responsibility that he didn't have much of a choice in, but he gave it everything he had. And I really like the book of Esther because it inspires me to be brave, to stand up for what's right, to put others before myself. Esther is a great person, not just in the Bible, but in history. And I hope you've enjoyed learning more about Esther too. Next week we'll watch the amazing Bible Project video about Esther. Their videos are so good, and the way they draw and explain everything are definitely worth watching more. So I won't see you next week, but I'll see you the week after.